Demons are idols. In the Old Testament, the term demons is often associated with idols, demonstrating that demons are, in fact, nothing more than human creations, symbols of misguided worship and false beliefs. The Bible consistently links demons with idolatry and superstition, which undermines the idea that demons are autonomous spiritual beings with real power. Rather, they represent empty deceptions rooted in human imagination. Old Testament demons were idols. In the book of Deuteronomy, we see a strong condemnation of idolatry and the worship of demons, further establishing that demons are synonymous with idols. Deuteronomy 28, verse 22 to 28 and 59 to 61 prophesy that mental illness would be a punishment for those who engage in idol worship. This provides a link between demons and mental illness, an association that is also present in the New Testament, where Jesus is seen casting out demons from individuals afflicted by various mental or physical ailments. However, it is significant to note that the Bible speaks of people as having a demon or being afflicted by a disease, rather than attributing illness to the work of demons. This distinction is important, as it helps avoid the misconception that demons are responsible for causing sin or moral failings. Furthermore, in the Greek version of the Old Testament, the Septuagint, the word daemonion is used to refer to idols in Deuteronomy 32:17 and Psalm 106:37. This word, which is translated as demon in the New Testament, is used interchangeably with idols in the Old Testament. Psalm 106:36 to 39 illustrates the connection clearly. They, Israel, served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and daughters unto demons, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan. Thus they were defiled with their own works, and went a-whoring with their own inventions. This passage confirms that demons are merely idols, representations of human imagination, not real, independent beings. The worship of demons, according to the Bible, is simply the worship of human creations and inventions. In Deuteronomy 32:15-24, God expresses his anger at Israel for turning to idols, referring to them as demons and strange gods. He says, "They sacrificed unto demons, not to gods whom they knew not, whom your fathers feared not. And he, God, said, I will hide my face from them, for they are a very froward generation, children in whom is no faith. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities." Here, God equates demons with idols, describing them as vanities, empty and meaningless objects of worship. Believing in demons, according to God, is a sign of lacking true faith in him. It is easier for people to attribute evil and suffering to an external source, such as a demon, rather than accepting that God is sovereign over both good and bad events in life. This lack of faith is a central issue in the biblical rejection of demons and idolatry. The Apostle Paul's view on idols and demons. In 1 Corinthians 10:20-28, Paul explains that idol worship and the worship of demons are closely related, even identical. He writes, "The things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to demons and not to God. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with demons. If any man say unto you, This is offered in sacrifice unto idols, eat not for his sake." Paul makes it clear that the idols of the Gentiles are actually demons, and Christians should not partake in any practices associated with them. He also states in 1 Corinthians 8, verse 4, "As concerning those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols, we know that an idol, equivalent to a demon, is nothing in the world, and that there is none other God but one." In this verse, Paul emphasizes that idols, and by extension demons, have no real existence. They are empty constructs, powerless and meaningless in comparison to the one true God. Paul's argument is further supported in 1 Corinthians 10:20-21, where he reiterates, "But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to demons and not to God, and I would not that ye should have fellowship with demons." Demons and idolatry in Acts 17, verse 16-18. The association between demons and idols is also evident in Acts 17, 16-18. In Athens, a city rife with idol worship, the people mistook Paul's preaching about Jesus and the resurrection as the introduction of new demons or gods. Luke writes, "He seemeth to be a setter forth of strange gods, demons, because he preached unto them Jesus and the resurrection." Paul goes on to correct their misunderstanding, stating that the true God is not found in idols or demons. He calls the Athenians too superstitious, meaning they were overly devoted to demon worship. Paul's message was clear. Idols and demons have no power because they are not of God. The only true source of power in the universe is God himself. Conclusion: the Bible consistently rejects the idea that demons are real, autonomous beings with power. Instead, demons are equated with idols, empty, powerless creations of human imagination and superstition. Whether in the Old Testament or the New Testament, the message is clear. Belief in demons is a form of idolatry that diverts attention away from the one true God. As believers, we are called to reject these false beliefs and place our faith in the sovereignty of God alone.